What's up, people? This is Andy, and this is Season 7 of the Fresno State Coronavirus Dynasty, aka the Derek Carr Redemption Tour. And where's our music? I forgot to turn it back up. There we go. So, a couple of little items before we start the game. I want to remove one of the two tight end sets. I think I still have two of them. One. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get rid of these actually. I don't use them that much. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one, even though it's probably the better one. What do I want to get in here? I missed my receiver screen from the other formation that we had. This one, right? This one. So let's put this in there. So we have our wide receiver screen formation back in there. Replying to a work message. All right. So the other thing, and this is probably more for Coach Bob and myself, but I forgot to look at the handful of recruits that we did not land. I got an email. What is going on here? All right. So first I need to bring up that list. Documents. Oh, you know what? I got a package on the porch. Give me 10 seconds. I'm going to go grab it. Sorry, guys. Okay, we are back. We are back. And we had an excellent haul, I should say, with the recruiting last session. So we're not too worried about these guys we didn't get, but we like checking it out. It's fun. Yes, we did, J. Nickel. We got sanctions. Where's my... There we go. Super quiet. Sorry, I'm just a touch scattered right now. What's going on here? Okay, we're good. So yeah, well, we got hit with sanctions, so we have -10 scholarships for the next 2 seasons. And the funny thing about that was last season we only had 1 player violation, but 2 seasons ago we had probably 8 or 9. So you can see our interest bar is still pretty high. We got it down a little bit. But because it was still high, like basically, this is what I think happens when you're at the end of the season and your bar is high, you have a chance to get sanctions. You may or you may not. And then, so 2 years ago, it was maxed, but we didn't get sanctions, I think because of the randomness of it. It's a little bit randomized. However, at the end of last season, we still had the bar high, and so we got hit with sanctions just based on the dice roll. Well, I mean, the bar was high. We had a bunch of guys have violations, and see the discipline points left. It's 56, which is actually not that high. But when you discipline guys, your points go down. So you spend points on discipline. God, people are trying to talk to me. What's going on? And so we had so many guys commit violations that we ran out of points. And when you run out of points, you can't discipline guys anymore. And then so when guys do stuff and you don't discipline them, that interest bar goes up. Oh, I should have, but here's the thing. I only had 1 violation. You can't use the points unless you get a violation. They don't carry over either, no. I ended the season with like 68 because I think I started with 80 something or maybe even 90. I only had 1 violation, and it was in like week 8. So I could only suspend the guy for 4 games. I couldn't even do that much. If he committed it in like week 1 and I could suspend him for the season, the bar would be down like half. But I got no violations until the end, and so it had minimal impact. It's kind of like you kind of have to game it a bit, and that's even something I talked about at the beginning of the Dynasty, that I didn't want to game it. But I was trying to stay out of the sanctions crosshair, and I was unable to. So hopefully this year, hopefully we get like a couple of sanctions so that we can discipline guys. I know it's funny. If you get violations, you can get that bar down by disciplining. It's a weird. The system doesn't make sense, but that is the system. But I mean, it's part of the thing to manage. It doesn't make me mad. I think it's a fun aspect of the game. It doesn't. It's not exactly logical, but I still think it's fun. So, okay, I'm looking for the. We want to check out the players that we didn't land. Okay, I got it right here. So 2 strong safeties on Cal. Yeah, it is. I think it's fun. It is, exactly. Because, you know, it's real life. Your guys can get suspended or something like that, and there are various reasons. There's various reasons your guys may not make. They may not be able to play. So the first one's Cal. They got 2 strong safeties that we were targeting. It's both of. No. This guy, Joseph Lane. Hold on. This is weird. Maybe they changed the position because according to, or maybe I looked at the video wrong. Definitely this guy. So this guy's a 72 overall, 84 speed. He looks all right. Our guy's better though. Brock at San Diego State. So let's look at San Diego State. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it adds into the things you have to manage. I mean, I'm all for like having more things to deal with and more. Anything that makes it harder, I'm really okay with that. Okay, so this guy was Brock. Oh, wow. 62 overall, 85 speed. But he must not tackle, or what's the deal? His tackling's really bad, so this guy was not very good. Edwards at Arizona, halfback. This guy. 72 overall, 90 speed. Our guy's better than that, so we're okay. Our guy has good carry and better break tackle, so I think we're good there. Not a huge loss. I mean, it would have been nice to have this guy because after our backup, who's the freshman, I forget his name, we don't have much. So strong safety, the guy's name is East, and he's at LSU. Oop. Too far. There we go. Chuck East, kind of a cool name. 76 overall, 87 speed. He's 6'4". He can move. He can jump. He can tackle. This guy looks pretty good. He looks pretty good. 87 speed. That's faster than my guy. I think he's got like 86 speed. So 76 overall. His awareness is 62. Let's compare that to our guy. 87 speed, 62 awareness. Muse, 84 speed, 59 awareness. So that guy is better. He is better. But our tackle's better. This guy's more of a high ceiling guy, and he's also not going to play right away. So the other guy, I'm not sure about. We might have to go look at that. I know, and the other guy. So this guy's 6'3". Both of these guys are 6'3". That LSU guy is 6'4". They're all pretty big. Yeah, it's funny. So we already set up the schedule. So in real life, we actually did play Colorado and Tulsa. I think Oregon was our other non-conference. We already played them in conference. So we set this up. So we're playing Colorado early. I think in real life, we also played, I forget if it was Weber State or something like that. So instead of that, we're basically leaving that off. And also, we're keeping this bye later. It wasn't going to work to play the correct teams. And also, I'm not trying to recruit in season as much. I know, right? It's always there. It's the shame icon. It's always there. So let's see. And we already set these up as well. So we're going to run the first game and then see who comes out. I'm only going to go for a couple of guys. Here you saw there's a guy from Visalia. There's some Central Valley guys. Visalia, Stockton, Clovis, another Clovis guy. Cassidy, Oro, not sure where that is. Another Clovis, San Francisco, Fullerton, Oceansides. There's a few Central Valley guys in here, which is pretty cool. So here, I think we don't play week 1, right? So we'll do week 1, and then we'll see who's interested on the recruiting. We'll get that set. Oh, I needed to do a name change. I actually have a name change. Oh, I actually have two name changes. Let's do that. Those are fun. Two real life Fresno guys. So John, you'll like this part. Two of them, not like the most exciting ever, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan. So this first guy, he's going to be Martez Waller. Or Martez. Is Martez? He was pretty good. Now, he's a little underrated, and he didn't play in the pros or anything like that, but he was pretty good. Okay, I got to find where's 33. Let's see, who's 33? Probably a defense. Oh, it's this guy. Well, McCoy, you can back off of 33. You can be 30. That's more of a fullback number. Okay. He was pretty good. He just had the unfortunate fortune of playing for some really bad Fresno teams when we were not good at all. Let's see. I think he was. What was his height and weight? We actually really didn't. We didn't. If there are more, I'm definitely open to it. These are just ones that I found. So let's see here. Recruiting profile. I can see his height and weight. Okay, 6 foot 200. So we're pretty close there. So we'll just bump him up to 200. Let's see. Did he have any kind of like dreadlocks or who knows? Not really, no. He kind of looked like that actually, so that's pretty close. We'll go with that. And then the other one I wanted to do was, I think, Darren Smith as Rory Ortiz. And the so if you look at, so this is the 2012 season. So Ortiz has not played much. We've basically been hoping for him to develop, and he kind of has. He's developed into a decent player. So let's make sure that we're right on the year for Darren Smith. And we will we'll get him in there. He was right after. He was actually right after. He did play. So he played. Let's see. He was okay. He got more stats later in his career. Like with so his last year was, so he played 12, 13, 14, and 15. So he actually was a freshman in 2012. He had 14 rush attempts, which is probably not too far from what he'll get now. So he played looks like two seasons with Derek Carr. So, because he is better known, he's better known for playing with Brian Burrell. So in 2014, he had 1,300 yards. So he's better known for after, and this guy's also he's going to be a backup. Like his chance to start will be next year. All right, this guy, not Lawrence. Lawrence is not that good. I know it says he's an 80 and he has 93 speed. Whatever reason, it doesn't happen with him. So we're going to look at Darren Smith and just do one more check to make, not Cleveland, no, not the Cleveland Browns. What is going on here? Class of 2010. Yes, so that means he was a freshman in 2010. Yeah, freshman 2010, redshirted, 2011, played a little bit, and then 2012 would have been his third year. Yeah, that's right. I know. We got a quarterback, too. Is he 2012? I think he's 2013 or 14. Actually, I think he's 2014. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look. Can I just click on that? That would be too convenient, wouldn't it? Fresno State. Here we go. 2010. So I think Burrell was 2013 or 14. And he only played 1 year, too. I mean, it's too bad. Burrell, yeah, 2013. So that would be next year if we get a Burrell. But we have good enough other quarterbacks to where that doesn't really need to happen. Ooh. And I call him Darren Smith. Was it Darren or Daron? I'm actually not sure. Ooh. With Waller. See, I think he wasn't Darren Smith. Was he 13 or was Charles Washington number 13? I think he was 13 though. Was his number? Let's see here. Yeah, he was 13. Yeah, Darren Smith is freaking good, man. So here, we'll do this. I don't know if McDade's going to play that much. Let's move McDade's number because I think I have him as 13. I have him as 16. Who's 13 then? 13, Marcel. So this is the guy, dude, John, check this quarterback out. True freshman. Look at his throw power, throw accuracy, 92 and 87. That's almost as good as Derek Carr. That's like 1 point off of Derek Carr. And he's got 80 speed. This guy's freaking good. And he's from Clovis. He's only a 3-star. I'm so excited about this guy. But we're going to move him off of 13. So we can give that to Darren Smith. We'll make him like number... I don't know about number 5. That number 5, we'll make him number 10. Number 5 was Bennett last year. Darren Smith, 13. There we go. All right, excellent. He was an athlete. Yeah. He was an athlete recruit. He just happened to have crazy throw stats. And it was one of the recruits. So some athlete recruits, it shows their throw stats, some it doesn't. And his it did, and it showed A+ arm, and I think A accuracy. Here's another thing I want to look at. Man, it might be a little too late. I wanted to make one of these guys Sean Alston, because Sean Alston was freaking beast, man. He's one of my favorite players on Fresno. Let's have a look at this real quick. I don't know if you really have anybody that will match, though. So let's see, 2011. I think he was 2010, or even 2009, I guess. I think it's a little too... Let's see, he was 2010, so 2010, 2011, 2012. So you'd have to be a sophomore or a junior. 2010, 2011. You'd have to be like a redshirt sophomore or a sophomore or redshirt freshman. Could be this guy. 2011. Nope. It'd have to be somebody where their first year is 2010. Like this guy, Alfred. This could be... He's already made a name for himself, though, so I don't want to change him. Wes Mann. 82 overall. He's sort of buried on the depth chart. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. This is the 2012 class. This is 2012. Currently. And we didn't pick up... Fresno in real life didn't pick up any QBs in 2012. Or maybe we did. Actually, Miles Carr. Do you remember Miles Carr? This guy could be Miles Carr, but he wasn't that... He never turned out to do much. He never did much. So we could just... I'm down to come up with a different name other than Marcel Mills. Marcel Mills isn't that bad, but we could come up with something else. Because I think this is our guy for the future, man. After Carr, I think it's going to be him. Well, I think we're going to have 1 year of Uncle Rico. So Carr's going to graduate. Next year we'll run Uncle Rico, and then I think it's going to be Mills. So McDade, hopefully he ends up transferring, something like that. McCoy. So we picked up a receiver. These other guys I think we're going to be redshirting, so there's no real urgent name changes for us. All right, let us save what we have done. Oh, we need... Let's look at... Yeah, we'll save. We'll save. Well, cancel. In season. Yeah, let's look at this real quick. Okay. Down, down. Who do we have toward the top? We're in the top conversation. Like nobody. Okay, here we have this guy, this corner. Although we got enough of those. Shoot. Middle linebacker from Viselius. We'll give him some points. Clovis, we'll give him some points. We'll try to get the local guys. Stockton, yeah. San Francisco, not so worried. Clovis. There's a lot of Clovis Fresno going on here. Glendora, San Jose. So let's just recruit the... We can recruit those guys. I'm not too worried about in-season recruiting, and if we only get a few of them, that's totally fine. This guy had some interest from San Jose, so we'll stick with him. 3-star. These guys are all 3-star. Oh, guess. Oh, okay. The 4-star guys are locals, though. They're from local. Oh, that's true. That's a good call. Did we get any? Did we get any corners? I feel like I got one. No, I didn't get any corners. But I could have, like, this guy be Shannon Edwards, and then it would just be a year off. Did he redshirt? Let's have a look here. Yeah, Edwards was pretty good. He was really good. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. I like that one. So let's see. So freshman. So he never redshirted. So this will be good. We can make. Yeah, this will be Shannon Edwards. I like it. I don't know how to. So let's see. Could one of my corners? Yeah, we could put. Well, we're putting Barrett at strong safety. It really is. It was getting bad. It was really starting to get bad. So what number was he? Number 4? I don't think we have a 4. Oh, we do, huh? So let's fix that. So who's number 4? Oh, it's Derek Carr. Oh, okay, so we'll have to make him. Let's make him number 5 right now. Then we can try to remember to change him back. Yeah, I'll make him. Yeah, I'll make number 5. That works. So corners at strong safety. That's a good question. We can see who's highest rated. I put Barrett there. So Barrett is our best rated strong safety, even though it's a mismatch on position. Alfred is next, then Man. So we could put a guy. We could put one of these guys at strong safety. Awareness 72. So he's got 76 awareness over there. He's not that bad. His hit isn't that bad. He goes from 88 to 76. So Darren Smith goes from 82 to what? 68. Green's tackle is, I think it's pretty good. 50. Oh, it's not that good. It's 52. He's more of an offensive guy. That's kind of the irony of it. He's more of a running back. So his tackle's not that good. But look, if you look here, I mean, here we could, like, we do kind of have a log jam. I mean, I'm personally fine putting with Barrett at strong safety. I think he'll be good there. Yeah, I think it's going to be Barrett at strong safety, because he also hasn't really played a ton. He's been on backup duty. I think it's good. It'll be a good time to show him so he can show what he can do. The only advantage of getting a corner over there is that we do have a log jam of corners. Okay, let's get a. Let's see. Edwards, man, he might transfer. Sophomore. Let's get, you know what? Let's see. What does awareness look like? 70? 62. Let's actually get Shannon Edwards in there. He has better awareness. So Man is going to be clocked down one. Awareness 62. Yeah, I like that better actually because he has better awareness. So what we could do is if we wanted to get Man in there, we could do that. That'd be the only advantage there. His tackle is actually not bad. So here's what we can do. If we are having issues with Barrett at strong safety, we can try plugging in Man. West Man. We can try that. Yeah, it's not a bad group. It's not a bad group. It's not overpowered, but it's pretty solid across. There's no big gaps. No big gaps there. So I think we're good to go. And also, if more name changes do come up, I'm open to it. Right guard, so we got center. We're doing center, middle linebacker, 3 centers, and a corner. And that's fine. Those are the guys with the higher. Actually, really nobody has that high of interest. So we're going for the local guys. So here, Colorado. They're a B+. I'm an A+. Is at home. So we're about to run the game now. In real life, we beat them up pretty good. We really took it to them. Man, did I want to change any other playbooks, though? I'm going to look at this real quick. Tight end set. Maybe I might want to try to run more 5 wide, just here and there. Shotgun ace. I feel like I should get rid of that, but I don't know what I'd put back there. Flex tray. See that? If there was something where I could move a guy up into the backfield, I would do that. But I don't know what that would be. Anyway, we'll back off that. Yeah, I know. We'd have to see. We just have to see what kind of defense they come out in. So let's get this going. It's time for the revenge tour. 69-14. Yeah, there you go. Our historian dug it up. Okay, I don't know why that's on 3-3-5. Do I need to go here and pick it? I guess we're going back to 4-3. But my coach setting was set to 4-3, so I think that's why I was able to get correct recruiting. So I'm pretty sure we're good there. But yeah, back to 4-3. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Yeah, 5 wide. I'm not bent on getting it to work or getting it in there. I might call it here and there and see what they come out in. Because if they come out in dime, it's a lot easier to deal with. But when I come out with 4 wide and they come out in a 3-4 and, you know, blitz 7 guys, then you know, that's an issue. It really is. That's true. This is the last good season. So we got to make it count. Natty or bust. Yeah, we had a dead zone there. So this is well, actually, no. This is our last year with. Wait a minute. Was this the first DeRuyter year? Because the 2 years with Carr with DeRuyter were really good. Oh, does it? Oh, you know what? Thank you. That's my, yeah. That should. Well, let's just close this. Thank you. Yeah, that was a setup from the music I was playing in the recruiting. All right, Coach Bop's here. We'll do the responsible thing.
Fresno State is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick.
We can do it. Let's do a pre-scout. We'll do it after the kickoff.
Kicks it off.
So I think our defense, in one way, actually will get a big upgrade simply from having a dot at linebacker. Travis Brown is our dot man. I think he's going to make a lot of plays. So let's see who they have. Maurice Johnson, he's fast. Awareness isn't that good. He can throw a little bit. So this might have to run some spy. Halfback, he's a bruiser. Not very fast, though. What's his break tackle look like? Break tackle's pretty high, so we'll see if he breaks some tackles. He doesn't have a dot, so not super worried. Here we go. Brandon Lowe, 99 speed. 6'2". This guy could be an issue. Not much on the break tackle or the carry, so well, we'll just see we'll see how this ends up. Yeah, so it was Derek Carr, and then we had and actually the first year with Burrell, we actually went to the Mountain West Championship, but we only went 6-8 that year. And then after that, it went down. We were down for a few years, and then when McMarion showed up, we suddenly were much better. So, yeah, I don't go against impact receivers that often. It seems to only be a few games a season, so it's always kind of fun. Tight end looks pretty good. O-line, not that good. Okay, we definitely have mismatches, at least on the right side, with our defensive ends. So our defensive ends, medium. Defensive tackle, pretty good. Linebacker, good. Other linebackers are pretty good. Corner, another 99 speed guy. 93 overall. 82, 90. They really don't have a lot of holes here, so we'll just have to see what they give us. Teams have been stacking the box against us for a while. Right, exactly. Yeah, it's like DeRuyter got here, and then with Pat Hill recruits, he did great. And then it fell off a cliff when it got down to his recruits, being like junior, senior. Oh, man, what a time. What a time. So, yeah, we'll see what they do. No big holes on their defense. Oh, man, it feels good to be back in 4-3. My goodness. Let's go cover one.
The offense will take over at the 25-yard line.
You like DeRuyter? Dude, are you trying to? I think Jay Nichols is trolling a bit right now. Hey, look at the stadium pulse. Look at the it's louder.
He's got the fullback. He's tackled at the 35-yard line. Nice pass play.
That's pretty cool.
This is something they like to run. A little pass to the fullback.
We must be trying to think. Usually you get the noise up by winning home games, and we have lost.
The defense sets up in the nickel. Steps up in the pocket.
Oh, man.
Johnson delivers.
I was really hoping he'd throw it to me because I had kind of a jump there. I was about to say the Scholl is very strong. Yeah, he was going for all Texas guys. Second down. Let's go back to cover one. If they get another first down, we'll try out some zone. I just like doing man if it works. It's more fun that way. I mean, it's more fun to be able to mix it in.
Sets up in the eye.
Let's like back way off and try to bait one.
Steps up in the pocket.
Oh, so who is that? That looks like actually Edwards got burned right there.
Good yardage that time on the
Yeah, Yeah, he wasn't too close there. So let's try some zone. I got to reacclimate now. We'll go dog 3. I know I have to reacclimate. I've been running 3-3-5 for so long. Let's see who we got. Barrett. Let's actually play middle. We'll play Darren Smith.
Johnson, back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive.
Oh man, couldn't get there. Oh no.
And down he goes at the 16.
Okay, they're getting in on me early. They're getting in, moving some chains. Too wide. Let's go here. We'll go cover. Where's like a cover 3 with the 1 blitz? Hulk 3, no. Fire 2, Spy 3, Raider 2. We'll go dog 3 here.
They're inside the 20.
I may need to try to rush as well. So let's do that.
The Bucks go with the I formation. The Buffalo line up with 2 tight ends.
Late jump. Man, I thought I had it. Was that really late?
With the tackle at the 12.
Yeah, I guess.
A 4-yard pickup by the fullback.
Yeah, yeah. And he was credited with either recruiting or developing. Who is the Texas A&M guy? Why am I blanking? Where? Oh God, they move stuff around on me. Darn it.
They'll line it up.
Cover 2, cover 4, cover 3. That's a 4-3. Okay, that works.
The Buffs come out showing 3 wide. He rolls left. He's looking.
Yes. Coverage sack, but we'll take it. Who's that? Was that Watson or is that Lenny James? Lenny James. So he really didn't have anybody. Would have been nicer if he threw it. We could have maybe gotten an interception. So here, let's go with. He might scramble. He hasn't scrambled yet though. Let's go dog 3, and I'm not finding it. Dude, switching playbooks. I'll just go cover 3, I guess. Switching playbooks has been kind of rough so far. I should have done some practice mode. Late. Oh man, I thought I had it. Let it go. Oh, okay, I was more afraid they would tip it and create a tip drill touchdown. That kid Belroy, what's up? It's very overpowering. It's very overpowering.
This will make it a field goal game.
Oh, we almost got there. Yeah, it'll blow up your play quite often. You really have to manage it well, and even then, it's going to blow up your plays quite often. So, it's pretty overpowering. But it's balanced. You can actually do it to the computer pretty well, especially if you have a mismatch. If you have a guy that overpowers their O-lineman, you actually can do it back to the computer and have a lot of, oh goodness, and it can be pretty effective. So, oh no, that's my backup strong safety. He's our true freshman strong safety. Yeah, so if you don't manage it, it's a bad time. But if you do manage it, for yourself and basically if you manage it on offense and defense, it's manageable if you pay attention to it and you can use it to your advantage. Well, he wasn't starting.
This is by far the biggest matchup of the game today. We'll find out how good this corner really is.
Oh no, darn it, that's too bad. So they have an impact corner. That was a good throw. Wow, just got tattooed. That's too bad. Dude, he's good. Why are you talking junk about Muse? What do you have against him?
It's second down. The Bulldogs line up with 4 wideouts.
We'll block Harper.
Surveys the field.
Burst. He might have ran out of the first down. Nope, here are those drums. We got the first. Oh, gotcha. I missed Slade too. I think if you were here for recruiting, you probably would have had me restart the game. We can be honest about that, I think, right?
The Bulldog set up in the gun. He drops back. Looking. He delivers.
We got kind of lucky there. I don't like throwing curls because I feel like guys will run back and pick it. So we got lucky there, but that's kind of the only one I really had. So here, Dean, that's not that open. Oh, pardon me, that's burst. That's not that great of a route. Yeah, no, it's really too bad about Slade Powell, man. David Muse, he'll be back. Don't worry, Coach Bob. He'll be back.
That ball looks like a missile with laces.
So let's work on some snap count. There we go. We got some sideline. Ooh, maybe more. Maybe more. Robbie. Ooh, big hit.
At the 41-yard line. And the halfback ripped off a nice gain
Whip under, we'll run this. So who's our other receiver? Oh, so it's Dudley on the outside. Dudley's really good. This is pretty exciting. This looks like man.
They'll work from the shotgun. He's looking to pass. He's looking down the middle.
Yes.
Got it to his receiver.
Devontae.
Fellas, this is really turning
We're going to be
into
feeding
a very
Devontae a lot,
drive.
in case you guys wondered.
And counting on this drive, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a
Can I
good
get the
job
running
of
back out there?
building
Let's
some
get Robbie
momentum
out there.
here, and more importantly, they've
Let's
kept
run
this
one of these.
defense on the
Deep
field.
fade, slot drag. We can run slot drag.
First down, 10 yards to go.
Valid Vaughn. How's it going? Welcome. So yeah, let's see if they
The
blitz.
Bulldogs come out in the shotgun.
Not really sure what we're going to get here.
Back to pass. Looks.
So we actually have bursts. Nope. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of
Rolls to
this.
the left.
I just didn't want to get sacked. I was trying to navigate around. Yeah, those, man, the spice. Triple spy. So I could have gone. I was looking at the crossing stuff, and they took that away. So that's my fault right there. Let's go with QB slot. See if we can get Robbie going on here. So, okay, this could be like a manual counter. We'll just see. Do they shift? No, they don't.
With 3 wide receivers.
We're going to, yeah, we'll do the Robbie handoff here.
Options right side.
Oh, look at the block.
He's taken down.
Wow.
At the 25.
Dud's coming over.
That's a 3-yard
Look at this.
pickup on the option.
That got us like 5 yards when it, well, I guess it got us 3. Well, it could have been no gain at all. So I've been liking this play more. Let's go with the, what is it, receiver middle. And I'm going to flip this because the post I would like to throw to Devontae. Now it is against the dot.
Coming up here.
This is the first game of the season, Valid Vaughn.
Fresno State comes out in the shotgun. Carr drops back to pass.
Devontae
Fires.
dot me. Oh, no, he dropped it. Okay. Ooh, got offsides?
Know what this one's for.
Yeah, so it's 0-0. First game of the season. Holding. Oh, man. Okay, I was really hoping it was offsides. So that's fine. We'll kick the field goal, tie it up. And in real life, we actually did play Colorado.
This will be about
And we beat them up pretty good, in fact. I don't know if so far this is not looking like we're going to run away with it, but this is who we played in real life. I've been trying to keep with the...
He gets it
I've been...
up,
Did I get hit? I felt the vibration.
and he's got to be happy about that kick.
Did I not get hit? I felt the controller vibrate. They took him out. Oh, come on. They didn't give me the penalty. That's garbage. Yeah, so I've been trying to keep a similar schedule to the teams that we played in real life, Fresno State, as well as some of the players. If we get recruits that are decently analogous with real life players that Fresno State had, I've been changing the names and appearances, like adjusting height and weight. I haven't done anything crazy like made a 5'11" guy 6'5" or anything like that. But we are shifting over here. But we're trying. We're making it kind of a
Hands off.
historical fiction dynasty.
He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Pearson gains around 3 yards on the run. They line up at the 28. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, we'll keep manning up on this dot
The
guy.
linebackers shift over a little. Johnson will hand it off. He
Okay,
jukes
not
it,
bad. Third
and they
down.
make the stop at the 33-yard line. Pearson comes away with 5 yards. On
We'll
the
go ahead
carry.
and
That'll make it 3rd down.
I guess we'll blitz a little bit here. Yeah, we'll go crash gold. I like this little offset 4-3. Let's do this. Let's put Darren Smith over here, and we'll man up on the other.
Ace backfield. Play action. Swings it.
Oh, no!
He's got his
Darn
tight
it.
end. He's
Got
all the
burned.
way down to the
Tight end, huh?
42.
Oh, look at this.
Well, here
You guys are always asking for the wheel route.
You can
Here's
tell
your
that
wheel
the
route.
quarterback
Did he step
has
out?
worked over and over on this. He
No,
may
I guess
have
not.
adjusted
Pretty
his
close,
style
though.
points, but that time he shows off a big arm and delivers
All
a
right, so let's
bullet
go
right
with
there.
some. We'll go some zone. We'll do the responsible thing, I guess. Dog 3.
It's 1st and 10.
See, this is interesting because back when I ran 4-3 a lot, I didn't blitz much.
3 wideouts here. Johnson tosses it right.
Nice.
Barrett brings him down at the 40.
So it's going to be an
Pearson
interesting
picks up 2
adjustment.
yards with the carry.
Dog gold. Let's do this.
2nd and 8. Ball on the 40.
We need to get Travis Brown doing some stuff. Let's see,
There's
shift
a shift by the linebacker.
God, late jump again. Okay.
Missed tackle.
Not consequential, but I would love to get this jump going.
7-yard line.
I'm just a
Pearson
step slow,
gets 3
though.
yards on the carry.
We'll do this. Cover 2. Crash 3. Yeah, this is what I was looking for prior.
7-yard line. 3rd and 5.
I'll try to jump it. Let's get Barrett up here.
Two tight end set. Johnson with the play.
Yes.
He's going to be sacked for a loss.
That's what
Look at that.
happens when the protection
Maurice
goes
Green.
down up front.
Oh, he was about to do a dance. I muted his dance, unfortunately.
Or he's going to get pounded out there.
And this is also just kind of computer unfortunateness, is that it took him more time to turn around because he's right-handed. I think if they flip the way they call that, fourth line, lose safe return. If they flip their call, he'll turn around more quickly because he's doesn't have to turn and face the other direction.
Smith is back to receive. Plenty of hang time
Okay,
on
there we
this
go.
one. Calls for the fair
Okay,
catch.
don't.
Calls
Oh
for the fair
my
catch.
gosh.
He dropped it.
Oh no, he did that. Okay, interference. Dude, this always kills me. Yeah, we'll take that. That's what happened. Oh, so 7 went to go get it. Alfred, that's Alfred, right? Yeah. But that guy was in the way, so we got lucky there. Wowzers. NCAA. Always pulling some shenanigans like that. Let's look at this. In-out combo. Yeah, let's have a look at this.
We've got a 1st and 10.
So this does require some pass protection if it's zone, because we'll have to try to hit bursts.
The Bulldogs line up with 4 wideouts.
I would love for it to be man. We could just go to Devontae.
Drops back to pass.
Actually, is man, so let's do
He
that.
looks, throws it to the outside.
Got him. Oh,
Complete. What a catch. Brought down to the open field.
okay, excellent.
The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here.
And Valid Vaughn, this is kind of a redemption tour. I was hoping to contend for the national championship last year. We actually lost the first game of the season, so we didn't get a chance. Let's go double cross.
1st and 10. Ball on the 42.
And we ended up losing the first game of the season and the very last game of the season.
Trying to change the play.
So here's zone. We're looking for Devontae again.
Drops back to pass.
It's actually man. We'll go to burst here. No, that was bad.
The
I was
defender had his hands on it, but it's incomplete.
hoping for more front position there. So who else did we have? We didn't have anything over the middle because of those 2 spies. Looks like who's number 3? Is that McMillan? Oh, Harper.
Number 1 was the intended target on the play.
Okay, 2nd and
That'll make
10.
it 2nd down.
What do we want to do here? We'll do mesh.
So it's 2nd and 10.
So yeah, we're trying to make a statement here.
The Bulldogs come out in a shotgun. He's looking to pass. Looking. He throws it.
Oh wow. I would have liked to wait longer to throw it, but to let him clear more. But I felt like I was getting pressured. Not really the case though.
That defense.
Well, that's why he's on the field, to make plays like that.
So that'll make it 3rd down.
Scissors. We can actually give this a try. Let's run this.
They line
I'm trying
up
to
at the
keep it
42.
varied. I don't want to just run the same plays over and over. We haven't run split end drag yet.
Carr calls an audible. Carr drops back. Looks. He's
Harper. Yes.
finds the freshman.
Good pass protection. Look at this protection. It's pretty good.
Good job of attacking the coverage to keep the drive alive.
That was a great looking pass to move the sticks on 3rd down.
Let's go here, PA Reed.
It's 1st and 10.
We're stacking the box. We'll make Reed on the left side of the line. They pinch in. This is actually kind of good for a handoff because I would love to get some rushing yards here.
From the gun.
Oh yeah, here we go. Whoa, whoa. There we go.
That's a 7-yard gain.
We'll take it. Let's do this. Receiver sweep option. If they line up in a way, yeah, they got linebackers over there. We'll audible out of this.
The Bulldogs have 3
We should have
receivers
time.
bunched.
And there's no crowd to make our guys not here, so should be good to go.
Steps up.
Goodness.
Cavalry
Oh, got him.
They'll sack him at the 40-yard line.
That's okay. I was just I thought it was pretty cool that he broke the sack, but I really didn't have anywhere to go. So let's have a look. I'd like to see the replay on that
At the end of the first
because I was more focused on the rush. I'm just not sure what I had. Okay, so I actually had bursts. 3rd and 4. So let's see. Let's go with slot whips. It's one of my faves.
This defense faces another.
This looks like man the way they ran out, so we should be able to just run this against man. And
You may have changed things up here.
let's confirm though. Yeah. So we're gonna want to go Devontae here. But also Burst could get open. He is on linebacker. We'll just have a look here.
Carr set to go to the air.
I'll go Devontae.
He rolls out to the left.
Got lucky.
And he's got him again.
I feel like anytime that's not a pick or a drop, we're getting a little lucky against that dot. Inside hook.
1st and 10. Ball on the 29.
Devontae looking strong so far.
Going with the shotgun here.
Yeah, I do like the dot better, that Kid Belroy. I'm kind of with you on that. So here, I would kind of like to see Burst get open. If we have to go quickly, we'll get it to Dudley. If we have time, I'd like to go to, okay.
He's rolling right.
Oh, no. Yeah, hey, there's their throw on the run. Look at that. Throwing on the run, which I never do, and this is why. That's why. But I figured, oh, you know what? He got hit too. All right, so I guess he threw a wobbler because he's getting hit. See, that's why I never throw on the run. And I know we always say, like, oh, I should try it more, and that's why I don't do that. Yeah, but I agree. It's more subtle. The star is a little too pronounced. Although it is kind of a throwback to how they used to look. Like 04, I think, had the star. I think. Then 05, I think 05 had a star as well, but it was less pronounced. It kind of looked like the old, if you ever played like NBA Live on Super Nintendo or Madden on Super Nintendo, kind of looked like that. Let's see, Williams, we'll stick with Darren Smith. Oh, no. Okay, we got 94 speed. We can catch up. Okay. I guess I should have held the edge there, but shoot, all those guys ran in. They were already over there. 5 wide, so we'll see if we can snipe one here. Let's try to do dot linebacker engage. We're going to take Travis Brown and see if we can just sit in the middle and pick something off. This could also be a QB rush. Okay, he's there. Try to strip it.
It's the freshman. And they were stopped for a minimal gain on the play.
That was a sensational effort by the
2 wide.
They were all over that pass.
I guess we'll do dog 3 because I'm really liking blitzing. But he's also picking my D apart just a little bit. So it's actually audible to regular cover 3. There we go.
And down he goes at the 45. They'll get 2 on that one.
So here I'm going to go dime. I'm going to go dog 3. I think it's on the left now. I think. Or not. Donde está? Zone blitz. I'm gonna miss it. We'll go cover 3. So we'll change up our strategy a little bit. Let's do this. Let's spy Lenny James.
Come out in the ace formation. Looking to throw.
I got the great jump. Oh, he ran out of it. Yep. He ran out of it the first down. So let's see. Punt. We'll do safe. We got lucky there. He ran back. They could easily fake it here, though, so we're going to have to watch diligently on this number 42. Okay. Okay, good. So he'll actually be catching this, which is good. Okay, we did throw a pick before. Let's run QB slot. We need to get Robbie some work, too. I mean, Robbie is one of the reasons we won as many games as we did last year, so we can't deny that.
Carr comes to the line with 3 wide. Option. He's got an opening. Tries to juke.
Nice.
And they make the stop at the 34-yard line. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice?
Gambler, because the name is so good. Yeah, this isn't a great play, but it's a fun one. If we can get pass protection, okay, this is man. So we're going to block Robbie. So I think we're going to be looking for, actually, oh, check this out. This could be big. We're going to try to hit Devontae on the out.
First down, look at the throw. Lets it fly.
Yeah, oh, wow, big hit. So what we're kind of hoping for is a few things, and we almost got one of them. This animation where he slides back and gets behind the guy, but his recovery is so good, he engages the tackle. Look how he falls forward. Sometimes their momentum will take them, it'll continue to take them forward, and you can just run upfield for a touchdown. So we'll still take the play that we got, though. That was very good. Twin halfback. Let's run PA Reed this way.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. Fresno State comes to the line with 3 wide.
Oh no! Wow, bad time. So zone. I could have got to burst there, but that is against the dot over on that side, so it's a little sketchy. Now they're in a dime. This would be nice to hand off to Robbie. I know we just got destroyed, but they're in a pass defense.
Fresno State sets up with 4 receivers.
Great jump, huh? Okay, so that was a 1 count, I think.
Heads-up play by the linebacker.
3rd and 15. So here, I want to go back to double cross. It's a very good play.
Good defense.
Although if it's man, a lot of times I like to go Dudley on that end, but we're probably going to be looking for Harper on that out. Now, it might be against a dot. However, because this is 4-3, it's more likely zone. I'm really hoping it's zone so I can try to hit Devontae. Okay, it's actually man, and it's out of bounds. I waited too long, though. I waited too long. I should have thrown it like here, and I waited about a whole second later. So that's more my fault. That's not so much Carr's fault. That's more my fault for waiting too long to throw it.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
40-yard line.
And it's another one. Look how far off the way they're inside. That always makes it harder for me to read man versus zone off the snap.
Lane is the deep man awaiting the
This
return.
is just a little too far away to try to coffin corner, so we'll do regular punt. Let's kind of fan our guys out here a little bit, make sure we have
Lane
wide
fields
coverage
to
here.
19. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build.
I really like to get a turnover, get some momentum back.
Execution, my friends. We saw them move the football.
Okay, we'll do a little throwback defense here.
When it mattered most.
Cover 3. You know, let's do Darren Smith though, center field.
Give to the tailback.
Really good front 7 there.
26. Pearson
Or front
gets
6, I
about a
guess it was
yard on the
nickel.
play. That'll make it 2nd down.
We'll cover 3.
It's
God, they're building momentum though. This is not good. I need to get it back. I think I just need a score.
the Buffalo go with the I formation. Pearson gets a carry.
Okay, yeah, the front is looking great on defense.
Pearson picks up a yard on the play. That'll bring up
So
3rd
let's
down.
go dime. And I can't find dog 3 and dime. Dog 2, cover 3, cover 1. It's in here though. It's in here. Hulk, monster, dog zone blitz. Maybe it's not in here.
We've got 3rd and
So what do we have? Can we audible to cover 3? Yes, we can. That's actually good. And it's a 4-3. So we have some linebackers out there. That's really okay. Oh, here we go. Yes. Let's see, how much time is left? 2:23. We'll let that go. We'll keep our timeouts. I don't think they're going to drain clock
That
yet.
was a short round, Brad. Nothing seems to be working right now.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. Green is
So
back
they moved the
deep
ball
to
pretty
return
well
the
on me
punt.
their first drive, but not since.
It's away, and
Okay,
it's
Green, we got a
fumbling
chance
punt.
here. Gonna go for the right side.
Green takes it to 32. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt.
We'll go split and drag.
They'll set up shop at the 37.
Okay, they're not showing blitz, so we'll let Robbie run
Comes out in the shotgun.
and see if it's zone. Oh, it's man. So let's go burst.
He throws left.
Oh no. Yep, burned on the corner out.
He's got some blockers.
Yes.
To the 20. To the
Damn
10.
it.
Touchdown! And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the half.
You know, he didn't have position, but I have so much confidence in my ability to pull down corner routes. I went for it anyway.
So the kicker lines up for the PAT.
One of those games so far. One of those games. So let's see if we can get a score before half. They already had momentum. They already had a lot of it, so our ability to move the ball should not be that different after that pick. Gosh, I wish right on the goal line to where I can't tell if I can down it or not. But let's play it smart. Let's hand off to Robbie.
But remember, they had given up quite a few yards before forcing that punt. They might not be so lucky this time.
The Bulldogs come out showing 3 wide. They go with the option.
Oh, here we go. Oh, get to the sideline. Okay, we don't want to get hit by the dot. Here we go. It's also fair to say that we're kind of tight.
Go for more.
Like, honestly, I need to win. I feel the pressure. You know, that's a thing. It's definitely a thing. He did make a pretty good play. It's true.
Had a ton of running room there.
Yeah.
They line up at the 38.
He had good position. It was an excellent play. So here burst might get open. Okay, it is man. So let's actually flip this.
On the gun.
So this is man. We'll actually have Devontae on a corner. That could be. Okay, I'm going to look for either Harper or Devontae here. Yeah, let's go to. Oh,
Here's
wow.
a quick throw.
There we go. Got the little warp up. Love it.
Simmons brings him
We
back.
did get lucky because look at this warp up.
They pick up solid
See, he gets a little
yards
speed boost at the end. He gets a little spin speed boost. We got lucky there.
Wideout was able to find a little open space in the defense, and the quarterback was able to get him the ball for a good pickup.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. Fresno State lines up in a shotgun set.
Wow, look at the speed, man. They can't compete on the edge. P-A-N-D. We have another place switch. Switch is good.
From the 32-yard line.
Wow, they're stacking the box now. I really don't have a good zone beater here. I'm actually gonna audible. We're gonna go with Old Faithful. Let's get Hayden up here so he can block. Dude, they are stacking it. I'm actually gonna block Robbie too.
Lets it fly.
Look at Robbie.
It's complete.
I mean, it's Robbie Burst. I get it, names mixed up.
At the 19. Defense looked like
A lot going on. So here too, I actually think, do I have an in? No, okay, you know what? I was wondering if I have an in. I don't. It is the other PA read flow where I have an in. So actually, let's go to that. Not here, but here. Yeah, that in, the X in on PA read, I love it.
Let's take a look at the
Against man, at least. I hit Bennett on that so many times. It kind of looks like it's blitz now.
Comes to the line with 3 wide.
So if this is zone, we could actually go Dudley.
He rolls out
Nope,
to the right.
nope.
He looks, and he just gets rid of it.
So I really didn't have anybody. Okay, so I could have. Nah, see, there's really nobody's really that good here. So here, if I stay in the pocket, I could have hit Devontae. You can see him cut in right here. Could have hit him there. 2nd and 10. We really just want to not turn it over and make sure we get points. Oh, wait a minute. I like this. Dig smash. This looks pretty fun. Let's look at this.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 19.
Again, it needs some pass protection.
They'll spread the field.
Just have to see
5
what they
wide.
do. I wouldn't mind it being man with protection. I can hit Devontae.
Carr back to pass. Looking. He
Oh,
steps
let's
up.
just run with
He's
it. Oh,
under
no.
pressure. Weaver hits
Oh,
him
my
in the
gosh.
backfield.
Are you
And the defense
serious?
picks it up. Look at him go. And one of the biggest guys on the field is all alone. To the 20.
Dude, this game.
And
2 defensive touchdowns for him, man. This never happens to me.
It's not that often that these guys get a chance to get into the end zone, so this is a very special touchdown.
He might want to keep that ball. That one's for the
Dude, Deluxe Dylan. This is. I mean, there's a lot of time left. Wow. Wouldn't have minded getting a PAT block. Yeah, it really is. I mean, well,
what are they going to call here?
it's a little frightening because they've got 2 defensive touchdowns on me. So I'm getting a little nervous. But welcome, Deluxe Dylan. I need the positive vibes right now.
Unfortunately for him, he still got hit.
So twice we've gotten down around to their 30-yard line and turned it over.
The last time they had the ball, they gave it away on the fumble.
Yeah, this is looking kind of rough, honestly, right now.
I'd hate to see that if it happens again.
I mean, maybe we need to run more.
Ball on the 20.
And also, this is how the game works. I mean, this is
Carr comes
a
to the
big
line.
deviation
3
from
wide.
how I used to play the game. You know, this is
They'll run the
really tough. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, it's momentum right now.
Loss on the play. That didn't go anywhere.
So they have 3 timeouts. I'm honestly okay kind of running the clock out at this point. We're going to get the ball back.
Right into the backfield.
I mean, we can try to run some stuff. Let's just see.
They line up at the
Yeah, that's
17-yard
true. That's
line.
true.
It's 2nd and 13. Nickel defense. Looks to pass. He's looking. Rolling out to the right side.
I really don't have anything here. We can run it. Run with
Looks like
Carr.
he's gonna run. And down he goes at the 24.
3rd down. So let's go here. This is kind of a tried and true. I'm not going to just concentrate here. Split and drag. So I'm not going to call a timeout just in case time runs out. I'm basically going to leave enough time for me to get a field goal.
The Bulldogs changing their play at the line.
Okay, here we go. Devontae.
Back to pass. Look out.
Got it. Oh, got it. Oh, we needed that.
At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown.
Man.
He's on a different level.
When's Derek Carr? Well, he just showed up. Finally.
This kid is a real deep threat. He can stretch the defense and cause a lot of
I mean, way to, dude, we needed that. Yeah, that's why I don't like getting hyper aggressive. That's why I like to make my read and try to find the right spot for the read. You know,
Setting up for the PAT.
that's why I don't like to do stuff like get too aggressive. But honestly, the things I did before. So let's see, the corner out, pick 6. That was abnormal. I make that read all the time, and I make the play all the time. It just didn't work out. That's like a 1. That's like a 1 in 20 or worse. That's like a 1 in 50.
17.
And then that fumble, like that hardly ever happens either. Plus, Carr's a dot. He shouldn't be fumbling like that. You know, that's kind of an outlier because we're willing to take hits in the pocket.
Decent kick.
Derek Carr is very good. He can take those hits. Let's just, okay, we can't give up anything here.
Fielded at the 2. Gets past the tackler.
Okay, there we go. Oh, man, Devontae keeping us in the game because Carr's not, man. I mean, it's not really his fault. It's not like bad passes. But gosh, a pick 6 and a fumble, scoop and score. My goodness.
Our score at halftime: Colorado 17, Fresno State.
Yeah, this is a
10.
tough one right now. This is a very tough one. Offense, we have plenty of offense. We have what, 2, 3 turnovers? What do we have? 3 turnovers, 2 picks. What was the other pick? I'm blanking now. 10 of 19, 195, 2 interceptions. So we got to get that better in the second half. Robbie is looking pretty good on the average. He's been stopped behind the line a couple times. We're not really spreading it around too much. But I think once we get momentum, we'll be able to spread it around. So we have to get points here. Even if we only get 3, that's really okay. We just have to move the ball and chip away at momentum. We have to play the momentum game.
Number 1 takes it from the 6.
No. I saw that dot guy come in like a missile. It is, dude. The plays he makes is amazing. Are amazing.
By EA Sports.
He's a different breed, man. He's so much fun. Receiver corners. Let's check this out.
The offense will start at the 22-yard line.
Zone beater here is going to be, it's actually a burst. Let's see.
The Bulldog.
Let's walk Robbie.
Receivers. Drops back to pass. Looks.
No, let's go Devontae here. We'll force it.
He guns it.
We got that.
He snags it. He's all the way
That's
down.
one I normally don't throw against zone, but it's Devontae.
Sensational play by the big
Yeah, he did. He came right in like a missile. The full-on spear animation and everything.
Ball in this guy's hands as often as possible. And if he keeps making plays like that, Kirk, this guy's hands will be holding the Heisman at the end of the year.
Look at that. Coach is talking Heisman. Whew. Awesome. Love it. Okay, I saw that linebacker come in, so we had that. Ooh, we got a little bit more. Okay, let's get out of bounds. We don't need to get hit by that guy.
And that was a nice run. Kirk
I don't know if
has
it's the
great
white dot
job
or
with
what,
that.
but they really do. It really does feel like a missile is coming in to hit
And
you.
also a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running
Let's look
back.
here. Running back clear out. This is kind of a fun one. Okay, they're in man. So we could try to hit Devontae. Let's do this. We're going to block Robbie and McCoy.
Wideouts here.
We might just hit duds on the out, too.
First down. Look at the throw. Throws it to the outside.
Good stuff. Let's get out of bounds. My receiving core is so good. I mean, I gotta abuse that a little bit. You know, when your receivers aren't as good, you can't do a lot of this stuff. It really is. But right here about the point. Right here is about when we've normally been petering out and turning it over. So here it looks like Harper on the post. If it's zone, I kind of think it's zone.
Drops back on first down. Down the middle.
Harper. Yeah, that's fine. He was so surrounded. So I'm not too surprised there. And that's also kind of risky because he could,
That'll make it
that is a
second down.
potential, couldn't bounce around and get
10
picked.
to go. Carr is back in the gun. Here's the option.
Oh, wow, that's too bad.
Down behind the line.
I guess if I get up here, I could have some room. Nah, that's too bad. So we got 3rd and long now, 3rd and 11. So I am going to go to regular and my kind of more recently developed favorite double cross.
3rd and 11 here.
So we'll have Dudley coming in. We don't really want to do that against man. We're going to want to hit Harper on the corner. And then Devontae if it's zone, block Robbie.
For the shotgun set.
Okay, one guy moved. Late jump. That's good. Actually, so it is Harper.
Throws it
Sky
out
that.
there.
Yep. Yes. Perfectly placed ball. And Harper had position.
Play by the wide receiver.
The coach has gone to great lengths to shepherd his receivers, and we've seen the results on the field.
And actually kind of had to walk him up a bit into position. See if we can get a replay here. So you'll see his position isn't that good. He's behind him. So he's past him, right? But I want to be actually a little in front of him, so I kind of actually walk him up a bit. I kind of flatten him out, let the DB get behind for that position. Did I have anybody else? So Dudley on the end, not really. This guy's playing center field, so that's pretty dicey. Definitely didn't have Devontae, let alone the fact that it's man. Besides that, this guy has perfect position. So that was the way to go.
Here's
And we got some
the
momentum.
TNT
It's looking
to
better.
tie this thing up.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, because you know that the more space they create for themselves laterally, the game doesn't really have overlap, like physics overlap, except unless you're in a tackle engagement or some kind of blocking. There's not really a physics overlap. So that's, yeah, if they create that space, then they're going to be essentially kind of boxed out.
To kick this one away. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Lane fields it in the end zone.
Try to go for the strip.
And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession.
Too wide. So we have some momentum. Let's go back to cover one.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers brought to you by Coke.
We'll man up. They haven't really thrown at me yet when I'm manned up on this guy.
They line up in an eye. Johnson with a nice play fake.
Let's get
He
out there.
passes it. Catches it. Brought
Nice
down
hit.
at the 23. So they execute and move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing
Run
those
cover
short
3.
passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big
We'll
gain.
do some more center field. Okay, Darren Smith, we actually got this middle zone.
With 3 wide. They hand it off.
Let's get up here. Come on, come on.
Williams with the tackle at the 27. The halfback runs for 4 yards.
Okay, let's run a blitz. Let's run a cover one blitz. Crash gold.
From their own 27-yard line. It's third
Okay,
down.
man up out here on the dot.
They're in the eye.
Linebackers over. I think they're going to run it. Nope.
Drops back to pass. He throws.
Oh, no.
And he's tackled right away. Number 81 on the reception.
Okay, we might have to stick with more zone here. So let's go with our cover 3 with the blitz. Bit of a zone blitz look.
First and 10.
These guys are hard to stop. I really like the sliders I have.
37.
I think the challenge is just right.
Johnson lines up in the shotgun. They'll run the option.
Yes.
Taken down at the
Travis
44-yard
Brown.
line.
Didn't get a fumble, but hey, I like to. We're at least kind of laying the groundwork for a potential fumble. Hulk 3. You know, let's try that. Why not? Corner. Let's make it near side, though. So who do we have out there? That is going to be Williams. Actually, let's take Darren Smith deep here.
Pearson again.
Oh, man. First
And
down
he makes
again.
the stop at the 48. He picked up a first down on that run.
Yeah, these
Coach.
guys.
Yep, and you know,
are
if you could pick
very
up
hard
a
to
few more
stop.
first downs on the ground like that, it will really open up the play-action pass.
The Buffalo are lining up with 3 receivers.
Play Darren Smith center field. Now we'll go over here. Oh, okay, I'm stuck.
Another
Okay,
run.
okay.
They'll
Nice.
bring him
Not too
down
bad.
at the
That's 3.
50-yard line. Pearson
2.
gains about 2
Okay, I like it
yards
even
on the
better.
run. That'll make it second down.
We'll cover 3 out of a 4-3.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the
See if we can defend some pass and run here. Darren Smith, so we got some center field action here. They haven't really thrown at me yet, though.
He's looking to pass.
Here we go. Oh, there he goes.
He'll take it
Nope,
himself.
give me the wrong guy.
Bounces off a would-be
Or I may give him the guy. I shouldn't say the wrong guy, but it gave me the guy I didn't want.
Make him such a nightmare for defense.
So that's why he was
Oh,
so tough to
man.
defend. You've got everybody covered down.
Let's check out his own
He just
blitz.
takes off with all that speed.
Monster 3, let's check this out.
First and 10. Ball
So
on the
here, what do we
39-yard
have?
line. Ace
James in
backfield.
coverage. Let's put Washington in coverage instead.
Colorado
Is that
comes
right
to
for
the
him?
line, only one man in the backfield.
Okay, we should be able to time this, actually. Let's do that.
He looks to throw on first down.
Darn it.
He's looking down the middle.
Gosh, dang
He
it.
catches another. And
So we
he's
got the
taken
hit on the,
down.
we got the jump, we got the hit on the QB. So who is this? Is this Darren? No, that's Barrett.
And that's
Barrett's looking a little
where you're
sluggish out
supposed
there.
to play pitch and catch.
Absolutely. You know, this
We might have a better time getting a corner out there, so he kind of got burned there.
Chance to go the distance every time you get him the ball.
Have a look at
Okay,
our
so who's
Old Spice
53?
Red
Williams?
Zone numbers. Red zone, when performance matters most.
Let's see if we can snipe
Johnson,
one. Let's see if we can
wide
lurk it.
receiver.
Oh, give me an. Okay, we got green.
On play action.
Trying to lurk, trying to
He's
lurk,
looking.
trying to lurk! Woo! Damn it!
And this will be caught. Touchdown. The quarterback mixed things up a bit and found the big guy for the score.
Getting punished
Very, very hard
for
at his receiving skills. And I've seen
perfect
a lot of
position,
improvement.
perfect catch timing, and it's a touchdown for them. At least we got to see an animation we don't get to see too much. Wait, was he in bounds? He slid out. Yeah, he was in bounds.
They're setting up for the
Oh, man.
PAT.
Nah, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. It's just they're making us earn it. Damn, this is frustrating. God,
He splits the uprights with the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary.
Oh, man. We got to stay loose, though. We got to stay loose. Can't get too tight. Can't get too nervous. It's only the third quarter. But I definitely don't like how we haven't been able to stop them. And we had momentum. Let's stay away from dot man. And we get destroyed. We get hit like a missile. I mean, they do feel super powered right now. Listen, run. Yeah, they're getting breaks, and they're kind of powered up right now. You can see how they're playing. They have momentum, and they just feel really difficult right now. I changed it 2 seasons ago. Wow, nothing there. So I could have tried to stretch it out, I guess. No, nothing was really there. All right, so let's go with, let's tighten up a bit. Let's go split and drag. Who's in the slot? Can we get strong slot? Strong slot, so we have duds over there. Now here, man, this is kind of tough. I really don't care for this, actually. We'll just run it, though. We'll just run it. Hopefully we can hit duds on the corner route. Okay, yes, we can. Oh, gosh, he's blocking me. Look at this crap, man. They're super powered right now. They're getting position, and I'm like fighting for position. I don't know if this will translate on replay, but I'm trying to get past him and I can't. It's like he keeps bumping into me. Yeah, so after I won the national championship, then I increased the sliders, and it's been tough ever since. It's been tough sledding. We've had very hard games. Let's see, is this man or zone? What is this? This looks like man. So let's do this. Look at Harper out here. So we're going to try to hit bursts. There we go. And he held on. That's good. So we got that. Cars in the zone. Corner sit. We'll run that. Let's get somebody better in the slot, though. Strong slots. Yep. All right. Good luck, Dylan. It's okay. We're trying. Well, so we actually came back, tied it up, and then Colorado came down and got a touchdown.
Colorado lines up in a dime defense here. Carr drops back.
Devontae. Yes. Dude, Devontae's way too good.
With that pass, they pick up another first down.
And coach, you can feel the momentum.
And we're getting pass protection. I mean, it's a combination of everything's clicking, at least regardless of the turnovers. Pass protection is there, Carr's making good throws, and Devontae is coming down with the ball.
Carr lines up with 4
Okay, we're going to be reading this dot linebacker. No, what is that?
Weaver will make the sack.
Oh my gosh. I did pinch my line, but pinching the line has usually been helpful, so it's too bad how that went. Okay, let's go this, P. Reed.
They line up at the 33. Ball on the second down.
So now we're reading this nickel DB.
Come out showing 3 wide.
Okay, they came in. Oh, yes. Oh, stretch it out. Dang it. Gosh darn it. If I could have stretched that out, I could have gotten it first.
They pick up 2 yards.
Carr's in the zone, 31-yard line. So we want at least, we basically can't get sacked here. So I'm gonna do this here. We're gonna go with receiver middle. Just kind of hope that it's zone, and hope we get pass protection. Pinch line, McCoy block.
And on 3rd and long, watch out. This quarterback's looking to keep the drive alive.
Also, if we could get him to jump, that would be incredible right now. Okay, it is zone. Devontae, yes! He held on, yes! Oh, we needed that.
Now that's what you have to do on 3rd and long.
Yep. He went right
This game's out of hand.
That's a great conversion to get the first down.
Okay, we're pinched in. I kind of want to audible out of this. And hand off here. Try to get Robbie going. Okay, I wanted to get hit by that guy. I didn't want to get hit by the dot. So we got 3. We'll take that. We'll take that for sure. Split and drag. Let's see if we can hit Devontae coming across. Or, oh, pardon me, it's burst coming across, so that's even better. So if it's a man, we can hit Devontae end zone, hopefully. Nope. Darn it.
Here they come, and he's going to be sacked.
So I could have gone burst here. The dot scared me, though. Okay, so it was man, so I misread that. I did misread. So we'll let the quarter go, I guess. Oh, man, they're making this hard.
We've played 3, and we're locked in a tight one.
So I'm kind of feeling strong slots. I don't want to get too. Gosh, in the end zone though. I'm trying to think here. We'll do it. We'll do this classic strong slots. We haven't run this yet, really, in this situation. Split and drag.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful.
Really hoping for zone so we can hit Devontae.
From the gun. Looks to pass.
It's not. It is. It's rolling left. Devontae. Sky me, Devontae. Oh my gosh. He's bailing me out so hard. That was kind of a panic throw, but because it was man. But Duds wasn't open. It's like I see man, I want to go Duds. He's covered. I don't know how they're running these defenses, man. This is just out of the ordinary. I mean, was he doubled up? They might have had him doubled up. But how often do you ever see the computer perfectly sandwich a receiver, even if they're in double coverage? Even if it's like if his line is going to Duds and his line is going to Duds. How often do you see that kind of stuff, man? This is one of the best defenses I've ever played against as far as scheme and guys being in the right place. I mean, the only saving grace that's given me any kind of hope is that I am getting pass protection. No, I agree. It's actually a lot of fun. It's just nerve-wracking because I need to win, and I'm not used to it. But I really feel like my sliders are spot on for how good my team is, because my team is stacked. Don't get me wrong. And that's something we're working on too. I don't want it to be as stacked. I want it to be more like an A- to B+ range. And it's been an A+. I think this is like third season in a row. Okay. Who's our other linebacker? Who's 53? I need to see if I need to get the other guy out there. Connor Williams, James Rushing. Who has like more agility and stuff? Agility, acceleration, catch, jump 70. What does Rushing have? Catch, jump 78. Goodness, maybe we should go dime. My linebackers don't look good in coverage, at least stat-wise. Dude, Jay Nickel, I appreciate it. We need all the emotes and stuff we can get, man. Okay, let's stick with Brown. We really got to try to pick one off over the middle. I don't like it because I give up deep pass coverage. But I feel like we kind of need to work on something here. Dang it. And how the CPU, like if you try this stuff, if you try to find you a pass pattern where you can throw it as soon as you get the snap in your QB's hands, where you can chuck it against full pass coverage, no blitz. Find me one of those. Good. You guys freaking make a. Can we react to a play? Can we just react one time?
Here's a perfect example of running the toss play. Good pitch, good catch, and blocking was good enough up front to spring this tailback to a monster.
Let's stay with the coverage.
Here's a look at the offense.
You mean 90 or 09? What do you? If you're talking about fast corners, I do have fast corners. Yeah.
Pearson is the single setback. Johnson off the fake.
Oh
He's looking for his man. Broke away from one. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain
Let's go with the blitz.
yardage, you're doing something right.
We just can't. These guys are almost unstoppable right now.
From their own 48-yard line. Second and 4 coming up
Other
here.
side. So we'll do this. We'll Emmanuel Washington here.
Pearson lines
Got to
up
guard
with
the
a
flat.
single
We'll just actually kind of peel him off right now.
back. Drops back to back. Lets it fly.
Can we get a guy over here? Yes! Gosh darn it. Finally somebody makes a play. Lost. Okay. So here, we're going to do this. Ah, man, I really wanted to go dog gold, but we don't have it. So let's do this. We'll go cover 3. We're going to call spy. We're going to go all-out coverage here. James, we're going to go. Yeah, he's got the mismatch. We're going to go there. And we'll play Glover. We'll play this. I really hope they don't run. Actually, get you over there.
They'll throw again. Defense has it.
We're there! Yes!
That's a fantastic defensive effort.
Yeah, the deflection prevents.
And you may ask how hard was it for me to make myself go for the bat down and not for the pick? Not at all, because it wouldn't have happened. It was bat down all the way, in case you're wondering. Oh, this freaking game. Okay, I don't want to be offsides now, man. I'm really just hoping this is a clean, fair catch. No shenanigans, please. No whammies.
He gets it off.
Okay, that looks pretty good. We're going to fair catch it. God, if we could have got one block, he would have had some potential on the left. Not a lot of guys on defense. No coverage.
In their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown.
Okay, I want to run, but the reads have not been doing it. The pass reads. Okay, this is good. This is a favorable alignment now.
Fresno State lines up in a shotgun set.
Ooh, this is big. Potential. Robbie, get the corner. Robbie, get the corner. Look at this. Robert Rouse.
Down the sideline.
Switch hands. Oh, stay in.
He's finally knocked
Oh,
out
my
of
gosh.
bounds.
Huge. Huge, huge, huge.
He eclipsed
No, don't spike it and get a penalty.
with that carry.
This guy has had some
Yeah, it was a swat. It was a swat.
rushing against
All the
his
way.
defense.
Because I'm like, it's third down. If it wasn't third down, I might have gone for the pick. But because it was third and I know that if I bat this down, I get the ball back, I had to play it conservatively. Oh, yes. Excellent, excellent. This is, I can breathe a little bit now. Feeling a little bit better. Okay, I don't want to get too out of my zone here.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 29.
Okay, their corner's in the zone. That kind of races Devontae a little bit. Okay, now. Here we go. Let's see if we can get him off the shift. We might hit Robbie on the swing pass. Oh, darn it. Okay, we got burst. Oh, man, that was very lucky. Yeah, that could have been picked. If he reached and went for the pick, it could have been a pick. That's why it's dicey throwing that kind of stuff real late like I did. That's not ideal in the
The
least.
defender almost got there at the same time as the football. All right. Well, the correct
Okay,
answer
read
is yes.
flow.
He did drop the football.
Stack in the box.
The quarterback was
Okay.
trying to get you the ball.
Okay, so we're going to bring Harper up.
Plays out there.
We're going to block him. We're going to block Robbie Rouse. We might get burst here. We're going to kind of hope that's man we can hit burst. Oh, he's wide open. He's wide open. Yes. Oh, man.
Play fake that time.
It kind of feels good. I'm kind of stuttering here. I'm so nervous. It feels good to make them pay for those for these heavy blitzes. It feels real good. Okay.
5 DBs on the field.
You know, if this is zone, I could hit Robbie here. It's not, but we got Harp. Oh, he's way out of bounds.
It falls incomplete.
Dang it.
And the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
Yeah, but he showed really nice hands on that
Okay,
play.
second down. What do we have here? I probably need more variety in my pass plays, to be honest. This is looking kind of tough. Let's go with slot whips.
Second down.
Okay, they got a man in the zone. See if we can have a peeker at a man versus zone. It's man. So here, it's going to be Dudley or Adams.
Drops back to pass.
Okay, he comes up. Devontae.
Throws it.
Devontae! No! Okay, we can at least get a 3-point lead here. We can't turn it over.
The defender, though, did a
We just
great
can't turn it
job of
over.
making sure that he didn't come away with the
Normal.
ball.
Let's go for... Okay, I want to go for double cross. We're going to go for double cross. How's the depth on this? So I don't know if Devontae's route is feasible in the back of the end zone. I don't really know. So I'm gonna audible out because I really don't know. I don't know how good that is. Burst me. No. Wow, not a good pass. Wow, I got so lucky.
Get in there and break up the
He didn't lead him at all.
More importantly, coach, brings up a fourth down situation.
Talk about getting lucky.
This will be a
Bullet maybe, yeah. I could have done that. Oh, did I have anybody else open here? Nearly didn't. Wow, man, didn't lead him in the least. That's too bad. So here I actually probably could have hit Dudley. He did this little comeback. He has position here, but I wasn't looking for that. Dude, this freaking game. This game kills me.
The kick is up, and it is
Gidry
good.
clutch.
And so they take the lead.
Okay, full momentum because it's the end of the game.
kick late in the game.
Okay.
Clutch kick.
Yeah. So okay, so the thing about that is they had a spy. Yeah, so that would have been better for Devontae catching it exactly in a technical sense. But they had either a spy or a very shallow coverage that I needed to get the ball over top of.
Low from his own end zone.
Because it's definitely true. It's definitely true for him catching it in a technical sense. That would have been better, yes.
The last time they had the ball. This drive will start
Okay, here we go.
20.
Let's go deep. We'll play deep coverage. Shannon Edwards.
Comes to the line with 3 wide.
Let's see if we can bait one.
Johnson back to pass. He passes
Okay, here we
it.
go. Nice.
Close to being
So look at this momentum. This might be the first time today we've had full momentum.
This is just a great play defensively.
I think he underestimated
Go cover
the
three.
speed of the defensive play.
No, it's okay. It's easy to miss too because they bunch up near the line.
second down.
So no worries. It's very easy to miss.
The defense lines up in a dime.
But I'm so used to them making that play that I always.
Throws it out there.
Okay, got good coverage there. Third down. I'm used to having to look for that whenever I look. Basically, whenever I'm trying to throw something across the middle and it's man. I'm looking for that a lot of the time. Okay, I'm going to stick with cover 3. We're just going to play bend, don't break here. We don't have to get him off the field yet.
3rd and 4.
Let's actually see what we can get with the green here. Can we lurk? Can we lurk the flat? Can we lurk the flat? Oh, there he goes. Get him! No! Green, where you at? Yes! Green did it. That should be a punt.
Not so fast, Brad.
Oh, man. Green stuck with it. Because here's the thing. I was actually over there with Green, and then as soon as he started to run, I took control to try to get that sack. Dude, Green. Look at Green recover. Huge play. We needed that. And guess what? For his trouble, see, I feel like this is kind of like like in baseball. It's like you make a good play on defense, and then it pumps you up for offense. Look at Green. He just made the big play on D. He's got a chance to return one. Oh, Maurice Green. Maurice Green. What do we got? What do we got cooking? What do we got cooking? Couldn't get to the sideline. The thing is, to game it, so you might think, oh, I got too greedy and I ran to the sideline too quickly, or not quickly enough. The thing is, you kind of have to try to teeter the line, because if you run straight sideline, they'll take a better angle and cut you off. But if you kind of teeter it, they'll take a more aggressive angle, allowing you to get more space. So basically, if I went slightly wider, it would have been better. But that's kind of how that works. So here we want to run some clock. Let's look at a run play here. And we have some momentum. They're not loaded up on the left. So I'm going to have a look here and see if I can get some blocking on the left side.
Set up in the gun.
And it politely wouldn't let me snap it. Okay, we want to stay in bounds. Gosh, no yardage. And no flag. I was hoping for the early jump. Okay, let's do this. Let's run QB slot.
They line up at the 45.
Super dime.
2nd down.
Okay. Okay, this could be a manual counter situation.
With 3 receivers.
Let's get him over there. Definitely looking manual counter. Or even a keeper with Carr. I'm actually going to keep it. He couldn't break one.
In the backfield.
That's frustrating. I thought he would break one, honestly, because I was in the zone. But the manual counter wouldn't have worked either because that D tackle got the jump. So we're already in 3rd and long. Not good. So let's go here, and we will go. Okay, who do we have on the corner? Because I'm looking at double cross. We have Harper. Harper's not that bad on the corner route. Wow, stacking the box. Harper mismatched. Harper's not great, but he has a mismatch on that safety. We're really hoping for zone so we can try to thread one into Devontae. It's man. Nope. Nope, it is man. Look at Harper. God, he was so open. Yes! I waited way too long to throw that. I waited way too long. But he was so open, and look at his animation. We're going to hurry up on that. We're going to hurry up. Because I don't know for sure that he got that in. One of his feet was not in.
And he'll usually catch it, Coach.
Fresno State lines up in a shotgun.
We'll go Robbie here.
Rolls to the right. He lets it go. It's complete.
There we go.
Reed.
Yeah.
The tackle at the 26-yard line. And this is one of the finest performances.
That was Josh Allen like.
Excellent day for this young
So
man.
let's run a PA read here. We're going to run some clock now.
Puts him over 400
Oh
yards
my
for the
gosh, we
game.
needed
He's
that.
looking really sharp today.
The defense sets up in the dime.
I'm actually going to fan the line here and see if I can run up the middle. A little bit. So we got 3rd and short now.
3 yards there.
So here, actually, what do you want to run? PA read flow.
So another 3rd down.
Yeah, see, they're in dime. It should be good. Even if I get hit in the backfield, I should be able to fall forward. There just really shouldn't be any path on this play, any situation where I don't get the first. As long as I hand it off is what I'm saying. There we go. Yes, yes. Ooh, wow, didn't like the taking it on the chin like that.
Defense looked like it jumped early there.
So I'm actually going to take that because I think any kind of composure ratings hit that would happen for getting torpedoed, I think it gets erased by the penalty. Because normally I'll keep those plays just because I have the conversion on the stats and stuff, and I kind of like it better that way. But there, well, just to play the math on it, we're gonna take the penalty. Okay, they do have a dot linebacker in the zone. We want to stay away from him. Yikes, he is fanned over. Let's see what my left tackle does. Okay, he didn't. No, get away, get away! Dude, I didn't like that at all. So here, I was really hoping to get tackled by 35, Dudley, don't block that guy. I want to get tackled by him. Instead, I bowling ball him and get tackled by Dot Man. So I lucked out there. Okay, we cannot. We want to try to get a score here, because then if we don't score, we're only up by 6. Got run out of time actually. Let's do in-out combo. Let's try to take a shot here, because I'm not okay to just do run field goal.
He's changing things up.
It's man. No. Burst. Burst me. Oh, too high.
Well, they're still
Okay.
throwing, but I couldn't tell you why.
We're only up by 3. We want a touchdown. Receiver middle.
At least complete it so the clock keeps running.
They shouldn't be passing the ball, period, Scooter.
Hopefully you guys aren't too against this. I mean, I'm only up 3. I don't.
Defense jumped, but I
Okay.
think the lineman moved first.
Wait, is it false start? Well, it kind of doesn't matter. Okay, good. Ooh, 3rd and 2.
The defense
3rd and 2. That's a different situation.
Gosh, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating.
Okay, we're going to Old Faithful instead, so we can try to see what's up with the run. Okay, there's tackle box. Oh, darn it. You know what? No. I want to run the other one.
We'll call a timeout.
I don't like calling that timeout in case we need to do something if we get the ball back, but I'm running this BA read instead.
And this play is number
Okay, oh, this actually looks better for a handoff. I don't like the dot, though. Okay, they pinch in. If we can run this dot out.
comes to the line with 3 wide.
Yes, get there, Robbie. Let's get the touchdown. Let's make it official.
Guys, what a big-time score right there.
Let me tell you why that was so important. Puts them up on 2 scores with not much time left at all.
And all they
Oh
have to
my
do
gosh.
is not give up any big plays, and they'll be able to get out of here with the W.
So the kicker's on the field to attempt the extra point.
I know I probably could have taken a dive and ran the clock out, but I went for the touchdown.
He splits the uprights with the extra point.
Let's see, how many timeouts do they have? I think they have 2, right? Yeah, they have 2, so they actually would have gotten the ball back even if I did run field goal after that. So I think the field goal was, or excuse me, going for the touchdown was the right call.
And this one's away.
And even at worst, it's like kind of a wash. There's really, I don't think you could rightfully say it definitely would be right to not go for the touchdown.
Guys, what are you thinking at this point?
Okay, so here, I'm actually going to go, let's go cover 2, man.
It's only a 2-possession game.
Devontae, look at that stat line.
A quick score, an onside kick, and another quick score, and we're talking about a completely different situation.
This defense is in the dime. First down, look at the throw. With the throw.
They were there.
Tackle made at the 25-yard line.
Okay, that'll be a hurry up.
Pickup of about
Get up
7.
off the ground. See if we can jump the snap.
Colorado lines up for the shotgun set.
Yes!
Up in the pocket.
Have a sit.
Johnson is sacked.
I thought I jumped too early, to be honest. Let me get a look. Since it's not hurry up, I'll take a look. I did it. I moved before they even snap it. But I knew, I basically knew when they were going to snap it. I'm actually going to stick with dime because I don't want to get stuck.
3rd and 10.
I want the optimal pass defense in case it's hurry up, which it most likely is. So I should be able to jump it again.
Colorado goes
Boom, get him.
He delivers. Complete. He's hit and taken down.
Timeout. It was. We needed it too. Thank you, Jay Nickel. It's, yeah, because what, were we down 7 in the 4th quarter? We might have been down 7. Okay, let's go Glover on Dot Man.
The Buffs come out in a shotgun. Steps up. Over the middle.
Ah, yes!
That one's falling
Yes!
incomplete. They turn the ball over.
Sean, look at that.
Yeah, but they still made the right call. At this stage in the game, they'll try anything to get back in it.
Oh, we did it. What a game. You see that, Jay Nickel?
Ball here at the 24.
The fans agreed with you.
First and 10. Fresno State is
Oh
about
my
to
gosh.
celebrate a big victory here. The Buffaloes are going to take a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. So it's 2nd and 12.
They had the Josh Allen sign. You were just talking about, hi, Josh Allen. Too good. I feel like that happens a lot. That happens a lot where the fan sign coincides pretty closely with user comments and or things we're talking about. No, we can just kneel it out.
Third and 14 coming up here. Ball on the 28-yard line.
What a game.
Is an impact player, and on third and long, you better expect him to make a play.
Sounds good, John. Good luck. I'll be on there too, as long as you're streaming it. I'll check it out. I'll host you too. Anybody that's watching right now, check out JNickel100. He's about to play a Madden game, and I'll do a raid so that peeps get thrown over that way. Wow.
There's the final gun.
Yeah, Colorado. That was a tough one. Their offense was so hard to stop.
Colorado probably feels they should have won this game, but they just didn't make enough big plays.
But we had basically Devontae bail us out time and again because their D was also very good. That's one of the best defenses I've played, and Devontae bailed us out with excellent catches. Now, we still had to make the right read and find him in a position where he could make those catches, but you're talking about throwing it way later than you want to, throwing wobblers, throwing it way up high or funny angles, and he was coming down with it. 530 offense. So, wow, I felt like they moved it on me more. Running wasn't a good average. Passing was pretty good. That's pretty efficient passing for that guy. Devontae, what a beast. So we have that, and we still managed to spread it around. Our top 4 receivers all got at least 3 catches. Rouse with the pace setter, too. I mean, this is almost as good as Devontae's stat line. Talk about moving the chains and being very reliable. Carr, a little bit of a deceptive stat line because we had basically Devontae just making insane plays. But hey, you have to get him the ball. It has to get there. So excellent stat line. Great way to start off. Other than the 2 picks, this is a really pretty ideal way to start off the season. So Washington got a sack. Lenny James, so our bookends each got a sack. I love it. Maurice Green got a sack. Got 2 pass deflections. Jack of all trades over here, making things happen. Alfred Funny, my quarter, getting a bunch of tackles. 5 freaking tackles for loss by this guy. That's probably Pac-10 Player of the Week. 3 sacks, 5 tackles for loss. That has to be player. What is his what's his rating? I'm curious. Where's the defense? Willie Weaver. '82. Oh yeah, stud. 80 overall. Goodness. Rushing pretty good. I guess it was really the turnovers that got us. Oh, because right, they had 2 defensive touchdowns. So in effect, they actually only had 10 points on offense. So I guess I confused that. I still felt like I had a hard time getting them off the field, though. Third down conversion 2 and 9. I mean, they were moving the chains. How many first downs did they have? Doesn't it show first downs? Yes, 11. I guess it's not a ton of first downs. Man, their defense was good. That was a good. I mean, that was a fun game. It was very nerve-wracking, but that defense was really, really challenging to play against. The only thing that they didn't, I mean, they got a bunch of sacks, but a lot of that was from coverage. The only thing they didn't do was consistently disrupt my pass blocking, because I was still able to get enough time to pass to get the ball downfield. What a game. So we got at Tulsa next time. In-season recruiting, we got a couple of people. Looks like guys are going after, they're liking what they see. We might have to cut one of these centers, or maybe 2 of them. I don't want to recruit 3 centers. I think we recruited one last year too, so isn't there one from Clovis? We'll probably keep him. I mean, I don't think so. No, I don't think it will. But Colorado's pretty good. I mean, they're B+. That's a good team. Like Tulsa, that shouldn't be that hard. San Diego State should be a little bit easier. And then there are some Pac-10 teams that aren't that good either. Washington, B, B-, B-, C+, C+. Then you get Cal, A+. Arizona State, USC is an A. I mean, they should, but Colorado, they're a B+ overall. They had good players, and they had no real holes in that defense. So, that's not really out of the question, especially with the turnovers, because the turnovers were like kind of unforced. At least the fumble and the pick six. The pick six was their guy made a good play. It wasn't anything out of the ordinary. And the other one, which was a fumble, and random fumbles do happen. So when you look at kind of the accumulation of exactly what happened, those kind of games can happen. Because also look at what if that happens against a USC or Arizona State? I probably lose by 21. You know, think about that too. I think because they were a worse team, I still was able to do things against them. Because if I had that kind of game against a higher team like Arizona State, Cal, USC, that's not going to go well. I probably lose by a lot. So, anyways. Wow, what a start. So let's sneak peek. Violations, none. That bar ticks down ever so slowly. And that'll do it. So I'm going to stop the video for now. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I appreciate it a lot. Another fun one in the books, another tight game. J. Nickel, Deluxe Dylan. We had Valid Vaughn. We had Dat Kid Belroy. We had Raso 2010 at some point, I know. And Coach Bob, of course. So thanks again, guys. It was a fun one, and we should see you back on Wednesday. We're going to have Tulsa as the Derek Carr Redemption Tour continues. So we'll see you then. Have a good one.